Welcome to the Ballroom Dance Channel. We are a worldwide community of ballroom dancers who meet here every day to chat all things ballroom dance. Today's letter. Hi, Sunny. Could you do a video on strategies for how to practice 2 months prior, 1 month prior, 2 weeks prior, 1 week prior to competition? I sure can. Here goes. Okay, first I'm going to deep dive 1 week prior to the comp because that's when you're going to be freaking out the most. So here goes. Number 1, if it's in your budget, invest in more lessons, not more practice time that 1 week prior to the comp. And I'm going to go into why that is, but more lessons if it's in the budget, less practice just for that week. Number 2, do 3 to 4 full comp rounds a day, whether that's in your lesson or in your practice with your amateur partner or solo. Do not let yourself stop and redo something you did wrong. Guess what? You're going to do a lot of stuff wrong. We all do. You do not have that luxury in the competition. You not only have to do 1 dance straight through, probably got to do 5 dances minimum straight through. Some of us have to do hundreds of dances straight through if you're doing hardcore pro-am. That takes a great deal of physical fortitude and even harder mental fortitude. Paying attention, not getting sucked down the bunny hole of the minutia. You've just got to throw it down. Next step, when you do those comp rounds, play the music an extra 10 seconds per dance. Will it be exhausting? Yes. Will it be super helpful? Yes. Here's why. When you go to the comp, by the time you get to the end of that round, you're throwing it down as hard as you can. You are dying of exhaustion. But you know what? You're going to be a little less dying of exhaustion if you're used to dancing at 10 seconds longer. 10 seconds will make all the difference in the world. In that final run through, you can give yourself a break and do the regular length, but you'll appreciate it when it comes time to actually throw it down on that comp floor. Okay, next step. You are living a pipe dream if you think you are going to master anything new this week. 1 week is too late. Even if you do learn something new, there is no way on the planet you're going to be able to do it on the comp floor in a week. When you go on that comp floor, you're going to be 100% adrenaline and muscle memory. You're going to dance at best how you did in your practices and lessons months ago. Okay, so you practice on getting through your dances, and in those extra privates that you take, have your coach give you at max 3 things per dance to focus on. Even better, 1 thing. That's about all you're going to be able to manage in that stressful comp situation, because inevitably you're going to have other variables you've got to deal with there. A slick spot on the floor. They put you on the comp floor next to a bunch of kids. The song sucks. You don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to go haywire, and that's going to take up all of that extra RAM in your head. So just do the extra privates. Have your coach give you a couple suggestions. That's it. Honestly, you're going to be so jacked up emotionally that week, the practice can be counterproductive, whether that's alone or with your amateur partner. Why? Because you're going to be stiff, you're stressed out, you're micromanaging every single problem, you're going to be brutal on yourself, you're going to rip your partner's face off when they're not doing something perfect. No one's perfect, especially that week prior to the comp. You are just running on adrenaline and nerves. And it's just not the most productive time to hit that floor. When is the productive time? Well, all those other practices that you mentioned earlier in your question, I'll get to those in another video and how to address those. But this last week, I just call it putting lipstick on the pig and make it fly. You're gonna go out there and dance your level. You just want to do that to the best of your ability and put a big old smile on your face and work what you got. Final suggestion, it actually has nothing to do with your practices that week. For Pete's sake, keep everything the same. Get ample sleep. Pack in advance so you're not freaking out the night before or missing some part of your costume. For Pete's sake, do not go on some sort of crazy crash diet. You know what? You lose 5 pounds this week, it's not going to make diddly squat difference in your marks. So I'll tell you what is going to make a difference. Feeling like you usually do. Energetic. Everything's as consistent as normal when you go into that comp. So don't adjust your diet at all. Nothing wrong with watching what you eat, but you know what? The time for that was months ago. It's not today. Okay, guys, so I hope that helped. I'm going to do some additional videos here on how to prepare a little bit longer in advance because that's going to look quite a bit different. If you are super stressed out about adding something or a couple things new before the comp, my best suggestion is write those concepts down and look at them on the airplane or think of them at night while you're in bed. Oh, that's right. I need to lift my left side. And oh, I can't remember my routine, and just draw out your routine and go over it and over it and over in your head. Hey, that's what I did when I was competing. So anyway, good luck to you guys. I'll see you first thing tomorrow for some more Things Ballroom Dance. Have an awesome day. Doodles.